Shit. Forgot carrots. Oh. What's up? Yeah, man. I'm addicted to this thing. I love this game. I think these are what I need to level up. Let's see. Should be 53. Yep. Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good one as well. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. I'm hearing a lot of naysayers lately talking about the game's dying and stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm in here living, breathing this game. I'm not going anywhere. I'm also like punishing myself by doing the hardest possible way to level stuff. Loves it too, doing my part. There you go. Yep. Yeah, I tried to get my group of friends to play it. Weirdly enough, the one that resisted the most is an old school RuneScape player. Like I don't know. He just can't get behind it for some reason. Ah, shit. This is the bad spot. One of the bad spots for farming this because there isn't a storage rift anywhere nearby. Run all the way down here to get one. And run all the way back. Every once in a while you come across something you're farming that's kind of ass like this. Nothing close by to store it. Emmy, have you gotten your what the hell is that quest called? Spider's Nest quest on yet? Because that'll make a big difference on like the speed you level up stuff for sure. So that one gives you those like circle stone things. Gives you storages all over the world. Yeah. Lost and Found will let you craft epics. That's a good one. Branoff will give you more space in your untuned equipment storage. Yeah, for sure, man. For some reason, a lot of people miss the blacksmith spell, too. If you don't have this, definitely go get this. Lets you store, like, equipment sets. And then all the untuned gear that you craft. You can access it from anywhere, basically. Oh, shit, I missed one. Wish you would change the respawn rate just a little bit. Because, like, the waiting between runs is rough. You can't just keep skilling. off to the storage rift we go. Yeah, the beautiful part about these storage drifts is, like, no matter what you bring it, well, to a point, it'll automatically sort it into the storages they're supposed to be in. So you don't got to go travel the world and find the right bank and all that shit. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, my family, they keep telling me I spend too much time on this game that I should stream it. So today's kind of just like streaming it without my camera on and no real setup, but just to hang out, get things started back up. I guess they're right. I'm at about like 400 hours played so far. To be fair, though, some of that time I left the game on and walked away. Yep, I was the day one guy. Part of my problem is I have like a certain level of OCD. So like, I had to get everything to 50. Well, first I had to get all the quests done. And then I had to get everything to at least 50. And now I'm trying to get everything to 100. Yeah. Oh, we already got our rock stars on the top board there. Poor Ostrate. Him and Yips were going back and forth for a while, and then Zan overtook him. That's rough. Yeah. Yep. My rank right now is 120. So I was sitting about 200 like a couple days ago, and then I started kind of efficiency grinding instead of trying to get all my skills up at once. And that kind of like spiked my rank up. I mean, even without the premium, there's so much content. I mean, I will be honest though, like my favorite content definitely came from the premium side. Like Chronopolis is my favorite area by far. And then weapon crafting you get out of the mine, which is, I mean, crazy important for combat. Basically, the higher combat you get, the lower drop rate of like nice stuff. You'll get all greens instead of like blues and purples, and golds, you know? So like at this level of my Watchman at 115, I'm basically just getting greens when I fight. Maybe sometimes blues. So being able to craft your own weapons is like crazy good. That, honestly, this is like the cheapest subscription I've ever had in gaming. Is it like $6 per month? Like, that's insane. It's cheaper than my TV stuff, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, the offline skilling is amazing. Well, I'm happy to be of service. I've been really amazed at how fast people have gotten 500s in the skill. Just going after a single skill. It's wild. Yeah, finish the monument. Andrew, he tweeted out that he's adding rewards to finishing the monument. That basically he wasn't expecting people to get it done as soon as they did. It's really cool running into the high rank people. Yep, I'm in the same boat. I have not been satisfied in like decades in gaming. You know what I mean? And now this came out and I can't stay away from it. And I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually enjoying myself. And at an extremely low cost compared to a lot of the games today. Oh, for sure. I mean, we're talking about the guy that created RuneScape. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's shook. I think he's just going to keep improving the game, and in the end, it'll take off pretty hard. That and like the real criticism, the good stuff, constructive stuff, he's implemented fixes for almost like immediately, which is crazy. I am Plebton in game. There you go. Just in case it's not showing up on the thing very well for you. Leaderboard. Yeah, man. Feel free. Oh, no. No, I didn't mean to cancel it. I'm fighting between like a rock and a hard place right now because I want to get my bone rate up to 200. And I could do that by buying the stuff and get it up a lot faster. Or I could organically do it and also get up my gathering. I'm trying to organically do it, but it's painful. Yeah, alchemy is a giant pain until you get to 35. At 35, you start making the bigger health pots, and it's like the mini game. So it starts going real fast. Yeah, cooking's not bad money either. Plus, I mean, it's like super AFK style, so you can multitask while you're cooking. I do think they kind of messed up, like, design-wise. Because, like, what is the purpose of cooking? You know what I mean? Unless it comes into play later, like deeper episodes or something. At this point, it's only for money making, but the best money making you can make in the game is leatherworking. Yeah, should be able to eat it, get like buffs or something, you know, give us some benefit. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Super nice. Very rarely do I leave like music on in video games. It's one of the first things I turn off, but like I haven't been bothered by this in the slightest. Like I turned it down, don't get me wrong, but like not off, you know. So when you do get the premium sub, if you want to skyrocket and levels real fast, doing crime dens is the way to go for detective and watchman. And then get your merchant up if you need money, and then do leatherworking because it gives you a discount for all the leatherworking stuff. So then you just make crazy money. What faction did you choose, if you have? Just out of curiosity. I've got my own regrets about what I chose. Oh, okay. Fair enough. We'll say going green is probably the ugliest armor out of the three. We don't really know the skills yet, even though, I mean, they're coming, but like, so the archetype isn't really like a thing yet. But as far as armor looks, green's the worst. Hammer Mage looks like, what is green called? Guardians. Hammer Mage, the yellow ones, they look like gods. If all the gods were Thor, and then Cryo Knights, the blue, they look like medieval knights, which look pretty cool. Yeah, as Guardians, we just get bone shit like this. It's not very attractive. I mean, it gets better, I guess, with like higher level gear, but like it's still, I don't know. I'm hoping with armor crafting in episode 5 when he drops that, we'll be able to make some cooler looking stuff for the greenies out there. That being said, I do regret not picking Hammer Mage or Cryo just for the looks. Dude, I love that shit. I used to be in VR all the time. I kind of lost my VR space, so I haven't been able to play. Zenith is good. Yes, sir. If you're anything like me, waiting decades for a game to like actually sink your teeth into, give you long-term progression and, you know, like a place to call home for years. You know what I mean? So tired of buying new games and being like absolutely destroyed by how bad they are. I mean, the big selling point to me was Andrew making a game as a passion project and not a money printer. You know what I mean? No microtransactions. He's not out to make money. He's already got tons of money. You know what I mean? He wants a good game. And he's delivering, absolutely. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not too deep on the lore, like behind when he kind of like stepped away and when he didn't. I don't know. I just know that it was his mind that came up with the whole concept and whatnot, him and his brothers. I mean, you can't dispute what a 20-year running game. There's brilliance behind that. Yep. They say you never really quit RuneScape. I agree. You just don't. OSRS is obviously, for me, it's where I cling to, but I've had a lot of fun on RS3 too. But that's more like when I feel like I need immediate gratification. Yep. Yeah, we made Group Iron Man. Started fresh characters. Oh my god, Rune Light. That is such a game changer, bro. Like that made OSRS for me. I'd be absolutely lost without it. Kind of made it hard to go back to RS3 too. Oh god, yeah, armor trimming. Yikes. Dude, think about how many people that are like, I'm assuming we're around the same age range based on your history with games, but think about like how many people learned how not to get scammed based on their experience with RuneScape. You know what I mean? Like, we all learned the hard way in the early days. Yep. Yeah, man. We learned lessons, that's for sure. Yeah. The community was unmatched. I mean, and I've seen a little bit of that on here. Like the community is really good on Brighter Shores. I think the biggest issue we have right now is the chat moderation is very, very strict. So like trying to have a conversation or be funny or like whatever, you just can't get out what you're trying to say. But I've met some pretty sweet people on here so far. Right? It's a problem when you gotta like call somebody to get your message across because it just won't go through. We've been trying to figure out creative ways to say different things, you know what I mean? Like what is it? You can't say anything about kids really. Like nothing about kids. We were like talking politics, me and my buddy through whispers, and like I don't remember what we were talking about. I won't go into it, but I was trying to say like daughter or something, and I had to like break it down like the female or like the opposite gender as me, something, you know, like it was wild. Made up language, yeah. Medieval talk. The old world English. Oh god, right? Pre-made lines and in emotes and yeah, that's yucky. I do think he's gonna do something about it though, because like the vast majority of the people that have their privacy settings enabled to like talk to people have complained about this. I mean, it's such a big problem. But I commend him for trying to be like proactive on toxic culture. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want it in his game. Good for him, but what are you gonna do? People always find a way. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. He'd put a lot less effort into moderation, which I mean, even your next comment, like basically, he'd have to pay mods. Player mods are dangerous though. Like, if they're unpaid, you run into that like bias problem. If they're paid, you can fire them. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. Yep. I don't know how many of these bones I'm going to collect before I go vat them, but just wanted to get like an excessive amount. Side note, Bonerite is just downright mean to level. It's the only one of the weapon crafting professions that requires wood to level. How much gold is a lot of gold in this game, you'd say? I don't see, that's... I don't know. As you get skills like towards 100, 200, you start to make an outrageous amount. Chronopolis is literally a money printing area. I've seen players with like 90 gold. I've seen, I'm sitting at like somewhere around, I don't know, what am I at right now? 8 gold. And I'm happy with 8 gold. Like I can do whatever it is I want to do with 8 gold. You know what I mean? Like, and if I don't have enough, I can go make it very quickly. So I can't really say what a lot of gold is. I know that 100 gold seems crazy, but also I haven't leveled the gold spamming skill yet past 51, so I don't know. Just tough to say. These more if you do them very, very cozy. Yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, my family's been pushing me to do it because if I'm on here, because I used to stream back in like, I don't know, 18, 19, and I stopped when we started having kids. But they're pushing me to do it because they're like, you're on the game anyways. You play it so much, you know, a wealth of information. You might as well stream it. I'm like, yeah, well, okay. But for sure. Oh, there's Unbei. He's the number 2. It's always fun running into the top 3. Wonder what he's doing in the mine right now. Last I heard, he was leveling mining. Let's see, Unbei. I can't tell if he's... It's only 33 in mining right now. That's interesting. All right, man. Take care. Thanks for popping in and chit-chatting with me. Appreciate you. And add me in game if you want to. Much love, man. Appreciate that. Maybe I'll go vat these. Not a bad idea. Tang fruit at 58. That's the next upgrade I get. Oof. The music's so heroic in the mine. Part of me just wants to keep doing this until I get the skill to 60. I don't know. That would be a lot of bones to vat, though. Come on, spawn up for me. Oh, good lord. If I can break into the top 100 today. Like if I was leveling other skills, I would be able to. Any of the faster ones? I'm full. I think I'm gonna at least get 55 before I go VAT. That seems like a good plan. Oh yeah, and I can walk right there. I didn't even think about that. As soon as I'm done. Be curious to see the like some sort of transparent record of like how many bots and stuff have already been banned. I get 55. Maybe. Oh yeah, I'll get 55 before this inventory's done. There it is. All right. Let's go vat some bones. So even though I'm not going into combat, I always do this, and I think it's an OCD thing. I switch my gear to the area I'm in. I do wish that Andrew would come up with a way to automatically do that. I think that would be huge. Andrew and team, I should say.